That's for losers, man. I don't get involved in that stuff, but
Angel Rashad Milligan rolling out.
That's a good question.
Brandon, we can't ask Rashad questions.
Hey, Rashad.
What up, 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 what up? My eyes, I look extremely tired. My name is Rashad Milligan. If you to the channel, this is a road to 5K subs. You see the title I won't even get to or wherever. But first things first, man, we are gonna get into LA. LA is at the center of the news right now. And for ICE, right? Like, it's from what I understand, this is just me going into it blindly. The protesters went up to the ICE center, and the federal agents kind of went to build a militant wall and everything to go against them, and it kind of turned into like a mini war zone. And Trump, I think, sent in some more federal kind of resources into downtown Los Angeles tonight, so it became more dangerous and things of that sort. Mind you, I am in Los Angeles right now, and but on the side of downtown that I'm at, none of this is going on. So my mom is like, "Be safe," and I'm like, "Oh, I had no clue." So anyway, everybody watch ICE is out of control video of SEIU, California's President David Guetta, getting assaulted and arrested during an ICE raid in the warehouse district of the downtown Los Angeles. He's an LA native, American citizen, and a labor leader. Don't turn away. So as you guys know, pretty much goes without saying, but the Hispanic community population is pretty heavy in Southern California, just like it is in Texas and other kind of bordering states and things of that sort. So crazy stuff here. A father screams for his child inside of a tiny interview room within a basement waiting room inside of the LA Federal Building. The space is not a holding area, no food, no water, no diapers. Those initially detained include a 2-year-old U.S. citizen and a woman with high-risk pregnancy. So yeah, this is shout out to Aura for posting this, or who she worked for. Writing, dreaming, soon, good things. Oh, okay. So she's, I guess, working on a book, which is being pretty popular on the West Coast and things of that sort. Lights automatically turned off at 5 p.m. when daylight dimmed. People, including children, were separated from their parents, made do in darkness. Agents use flashlights, this space isn't licensed to detain people on any capacity. Lights turn off because no one is supposed to be there. So yeah, geez Louise, it's tough, extremely tough stuff right here. Families being broken up in the middle of all of this, and you kind of ask for what, and you hope there is some economical explanation for it or anything if you go beyond just the moral stance of it. Vince Wilson said, so Trump deploys the National Guard to LA, but he didn't deploy them on J6. ICE protests in Compton at, oh my gosh. It's at 5 o'clock today? What? I was walking. So this I did see yesterday. I was walking back to the hotel, and a kid was just skateboarding, and he was waving his Mexican flag, and then he had to stop the skateboard, and then he just kept walking with it, but he was keeping it held out so it continued to fly in the wind and blowing the wind. And I was just I just thought he was just I don't know, celebrating his culture. I didn't know I didn't put two and two together until I seen this. I wonder.
You
So,
definitely
like,
feel the heat from that.
what is the burning car? Oh, this is just the
Those tires are gonna start exploding soon.
This man drove around. Oh wow. Oh, and these are the oh, okay. In this case, like, what does honking solve? Like, does honking stop the car from burning, or
That horn's not gonna keep on going.
it's the car that's burning? That's we're here now. What's going on? Of like, what's small explosion. Firefighter car. Oh, all this crazy. This is when they're.
Oh, fuck, go. Run. Get behind the truck.
Oh my
Got him.
This is crazy, bro.
Watch out.
They're trying to go over the median. Over the median.
Ah, shit.
Dang.
Yeah, I'm good. Fucker hit me.
Goshly.
Hey, yeah. He caught me right in the foot.
That man too. He was like, all right, time go back to the car. Ice driving Hondas now. Pretty sure it was stolen. Flying the flag of the country they don't want to go back to. I feel bad for the American family that was in the car. Oh my god. All right. Hold on. Flip the script. Shout out Flip the script here. Mexicans, gangs, Antifa, and white supremacy groups. I'm like, no, take yourself back to Mexico. Come here the right way. Oh my god. White people wanted them here as cheap labor. Here. Oh man. But all right, so I'll say this, flip. Like, I'll say it like, okay. There's no way around the controversy here. Dave Chappelle once said this about the tariffs. He said, where are you gonna find someone who else is gonna do? and this is really bad. This is really bad. But it's you know, it's truth in every joke. He said, "Where are you gonna find someone else who's gonna do this work at this rate?" Like, you know what I'm saying? How in China the work is done, you know, it's cheaper to get stuff in China because the labor and everything like that is just so much cheaper and everything. Flip the script, said, "Come here legally." They won't change the immigration law to fix it. They don't want to fix it. Um, but legal, become an American citizen. There's a lot. Get a work visa and work here all day long. Now, a work visa, I can go with that for sure because that's something that we've seen in the world of streaming with Ray, and I think Kai is trying to do the same thing with Tota now. His tour guide in Brazil, he's trying to do the same thing, get him a work visa, and then have him, you know, kind of come into America legally as citizens. It's a long process of citizenship and things of that sort. The uh, Aslam policy says they are here legally, so hey, oh, because they're here for a little minute and kids were born here and stuff like that. They don't want to split the families up. Is I think okay, so yeah, how I feel about the issue, I don't want to see families broken up. And then when people talk about you know, MS-13 and kind of the Mexican gangs and things of that sort, every community has, you know what I'm saying? So it's like I can't focus on that because if I focus on that, I'll also have to look at, like you said, the cheap labor. Like we just had to keep it a being. Like, okay, uh a lot of people from the Hispanic community, the Mexican community and things of that sort, Mexican American community, like they'll go out and they'll do this and do that and help this and help this. Like they glue a lot of stuff together. Mexicans help with a lot, bro. Like, and they do a lot of the work that a lot of Americans wouldn't necessarily do for the rates that do. Does it make it right? No, but it's kind of like the truth of the matter is like the tariffs. You know, you bring everything. Okay, we only doing stuff from America. If we do stuff internationally, the tax gonna be high. It's like, dang, does that sound right? That does sound right on paper, but like the prices of everything gonna go up. The prices of grapes go up from $2 to $15 after that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I think it's one of those things, to be honest. The asylum policy says that they are here legally, so we are beat. This is ripping families is just senseless violence. I agree with that. I agree with that because it's like you said, you can't just split up the family and things of that sort. Rashad Milligan, Big Nate, what up though? Big Nate in the building. We got a little mini full house at 3 a.m. What in the world is going on? But yeah, I mean, I agree with that last comment from Flip. She's saying the asylum policy is pretty much just saying like you can't split families. So if you got a kid that's born in America, you can't just split them up and stuff like that. And a lot of this, you know, hitting the protesters with rubber pellets and things of that sort, and I don't know, just antagonizing. There are protests against ICE, for ICE invading areas with a lot of Mexicans is kind of crazy off top, but hey man, it is what it is. This is his idea, right? Build the wall, kick them out, deport them. That's like been his entire thing. Be safe, brother. Looking for a wild night ahead. I heard some pops and stuff like that, but that was it. I haven't seen anything else on this side in this corner of LA. So thank goodness. Is there anything left to loot with the laughing emojis? That's funny. They do this to every streetcar takeover. This is nothing new in that area. FIFO, mess around and find out. Trump messes things up because he uses racism as a weapon. Nate says, I thought if they are automatically born here, they're U.S. citizens. Correct. But a lot of their parents, Nate, they're not born here. They're like the first generation to like, and this isn't even generalizing because this comes off very generalized and just racist. So I'm not trying to, but it is a complicated topic. Midterms, people have to go out and vote. Yeah, man. This was kind of like, you know, it's a lot of small things that you see or big things that you see that you're like, dang, like this stuff could have been prevented from voting. Like the Jimmy Atchison video, and I know I keep going back to that this week, but it's, you know, I'm proud of it. I think it's some of my best work. if I do say so myself. The judge that acquitted the officer was appointed by Donald Trump. So like a lot of this big stuff stems back from election time and things of that sort. Like it all matters. Um that wasn't the intention of my comment. I thought if they were like what you mean? What you mean, Nate? I thought if they were born here, they're automatically US citizens. Hold on. Call it what it is, racist. Trump put a ban on every country that is non-white. He does not want Muslims or brown people here. 100%. I agree with that, Flip. And this is just based off of the words he uses when he speaks, but also like his actions that he takes. Like this, like being like, we gonna go to LA is crazy. That is crazy. That's like saying like we gonna pack out ICE people outside of Home Depot. Like that, you know how crazy that sounds? That's crazy. We gonna go to all the 7-Elevens and get them. Like that's insane, bro. Just another day in Compton. Compton just burns things as a pastime. Man, I was just going to get donuts. This looks like a normal weekend. Okay. Nate said, in terms of randomly getting arrested and deported, if they're citizens, there's no justification for being arrested. 100%. Like the way that ICE kind of sweeps people up is just like, what do you say? They sweep people. It's just like illegal, and it's just an Asian American. They're like, I speak perfect. You ever seen someone that's like, man, what nationality are you? And then they're like, my parents are from Ohio, and then the person feels bad. Yeah, so I think it's one of those things of like, in terms of what I've seen just from pure Twitter clips and social media clips and what I've seen on the news, you know, obviously that's not the full scope. Like I haven't seen this stuff in real life, but it looks like they just really like flip the scripts at just running up on everybody. Like if you look African, if you look Haitian, if you look like you not American directly, like them folks just gonna scoop you up and ask questions later. Scoop you up now, ask questions later. But Nate said, in terms of just getting arrested and deported, if they're citizens, there's no justification for being arrested. Yeah. Flip said, yep, from his mouth. Then he invited lying racists from South Africa. Partitis. Hey man. That boy Elon. I was about to say like shout out, like out of habit, but I was like, that's not the time to say shout out. Circling it on scooters is hilarious. To be honest, they can't wait till they start blasting these fools. This bro, like, I tell you, I was talking about it with my friends. I really didn't realize just how like kind of hostile things are until I started posting YouTube videos on a consistent basis. When I seen like the comment section, bro, it's crazy. Like it's really still extremely hostile right now. And that it's not like, you know, fake propaganda pumped by the media. You know how people do, like the news wants to make up a unknown, like we love each other. And bro, it is. I'm not gonna lie to you. Now in real life, even in real life, it still gets kind of shicey and things of that sort. Do not let America fool you. America is still a racist nation. It is. They do not see black people as Americans. 100%, bro. 100%. Like I said, like the my comment section in some of these, like look at the Simone Biles video. Look at the Simone Biles video. Look at any of the Carmelo Anthony videos, and look at what was the other one? That was like Lily Gaddis. And it's like, yo, you wilding right now. You are wilding, bro. Like, it's really tense right now, bro. I'm not even gonna lie to you around America. And it's not just the internet and online, it's like in real life too. You mean terrorism? No love for the USA. Just Mexican people. No US flags in the US, just Mexican, not gonna work. This man, He think James Pennington think he run America. My brother, James Pennington, you do not run America, my brother. Out of shape and slow moving. Oh my goodness. Some people like, not on my property. It's not your property, it's stolen land. Oh, we don't want to bring that up. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have done that. See, now the comments gonna be crazy. I don't get why there are other flags of other countries and protests of people who want to remain in the USA. I guess people see foreign flags. It was invasion the entire time. I was a fool believing it wasn't. Why are the prospective Americans waving the flag of the country they escaped? Explain to me like I'm in the LA SEAL system graduate. This looks like when cops set the car on fire during the BLM peaceful marching when we were doing in Beverly and Fairfax. The problems only started once they arrived. Brown folks got no rights that they want to recognize. Celebrate freedom as you stay in your neighborhood, the ghetto. No, 100%. 100%. You just said something, Flip. I ain't gonna lie. Flip came camera quality fire. It was good camera footage. And bro, like I said, bro stood there like after he got hit and he was just like, I gotta record this footage. All the tortoise witnessing. Okay, all right. See, people are like, just take it too far, bro. This is so embarrassing. I love this. Beast mode, no justice, no peace. Lamo, LOL, Mexican flags. Riot. Finally, we love to see it. Kaya, I know you a bot. I know Kaya a bot. Love to see it. I don't think they're protesting here. I call it engaging in direct action. Yeah, it's literally sirens outside as we're speaking. It doesn't sound like anything outside of the usual though. They're terrified because they know this is only the beginning. There are more than us than they are them. That is crazy. Nah, this is definitely. She said just young and turd as our. This is a Fed. You can't trick me. This is a Fed. That look. I'm gonna throw in some Luther Vandross memes. A little man. This is a federal agent hired. Man, you cannot fool me, bro. You as good as an undercover cop. Like ain't nobody believing that. Let's see if any of them will get a presidential pardon. Man, facts. But he let young boy out. Mexican pride. Make America Mexico again. F y'all. Viva Mexico. Okay, buddy. Back to Mexico you go. OMG, no, this is unfair. Don't send me to Mexico. OMG, no. My life is ruined. Okay. LOL, you're only destroying the city that you live in. Oh no, this is giving Trump and his administration what they want though. Cars on fire. They will use this as an excuse to declare martial law. I don't know what the answer is, but man, is burning a car the most effective way to protest? F Trump, but maybe not paying taxes and hospital bills will hurt more. I don't know. If you love Mexico so much, leave the USA and go back to Mexico. CNN might call this a peaceful protest. This is bigger than the well-indoctrinated patriots who follow. Please be extremely careful. On January 6th, there were many Antifa just trying to make it as violent and destructive as possible. Some of these are paid protesters. This might be a good time to just stay home. Protest. Look at what the word actually means before you make yourself look stupid in the future. Mostly peaceful. Shrug. Deport every single one of them. And then they put like the ninja. Okay, all right. Did you hear about Trump defunded Ka? Hold on. Let's see if any of them get a. Hold on, let me see. Trump defunds Ka. Trump preparing for large-scale cancellation of federal funding for California. Oh, let me see this. Thank you for putting me on game, Flip. Trump preparing large-scale cancellation of federal funding for California, sources say. The Trump administration is beginning to cancel a large swath of federal funding for California, an effort that could begin as soon as Friday, according to multiple sources. Agencies are being told to start identifying grants the administration can withhold from California. Sources said the administration is specifically considering a full termination of the federal grant funding for the University of California and California state university systems. quote unquote, no taxpayer should be forced to fund the demise of our country. White House spokesperson Kush Desai said in a statement Friday afternoon, criticizing California for its energy, immigration, and other policies. No final decisions, however, on any potential future action by the administration have been made, and any discussion suggesting otherwise should be considered pure speculation. Singling out one state for massive cuts would be an unusual move, but President Donald Trump has made the long made Democratic-led California a target. Just last month, he threatened to withhold federal funding from California over transgender athletes' participation in a sporting event. Here we go again, small bells. The latest example of the president trying to use funding to leverage to enact his agenda, the administration recently cut $126.4 million in flood prevention founding projects, and Trump repeatedly went after the state's handling of devastating wildfires earlier this year. The president and California Governor Gavin Newsom have also publicly feuded for years. Two sources said that the administration is targeting California universities over alleged anti-Semitism on campus, an issue the schools have made efforts to address over the past year. The administration has already taken steps to punish. What does that sound like, guys? What does that sound like when you cut, you know what I'm saying? Like, what does that sound like when you cut federal funding from a state that just has a lot of protests and a lot of critics of your work? It sounds kind of like it's like you have to live and worship me, or if you, you don't want to support me, no more money for you, no more soup for you. What does that sound like? It starts with the D, ends with the NAR. Civil War excuse. California pays more tax than half of red states, 100%. I would say no taxation equals equal representation. Withhold the California federal tax, California, CA. I would say no taxation with equal representation. Withhold the California federal tax. California pays more tax than half the red states. Civil War excuses. Yeah, Civil War excuse. Okay, all right, cool. Let me see. The UC system is the state's third largest employer, and both systems are major engines of research and biotechnical and medical fields, among others. It is unclear how the school systems plan to fight back, though it's possible they could be represented through the state's attorney general, Rob Bonta, a Democrat. CNN reached out to Bonta's office, the UC system, and the CSU system for comment. California Representative Zoe Lofgren, the top Democrat on the Science, Space, and Technology Committee, said Trump is a bully. We've now heard from sources that he may be intending to cut grants to California because we didn't vote for him and we're democratically inclined. I will fight back on this. This will be immediately challenged in court. Former House Speaker Nancy Pelosi, another California Democrat, said, whatever cruel crusade the president may announce against California, we will fight back. California state's legislator appropriated $25 million into his budget for efforts to fight the Trump administration policies and has spent only approximately $5 million of that so far, source said. A GOP representative, Darrell Issa of California, who said he was unaware of imminent grant cancellations, told CNN he recently met with the university representatives who are also concerned about the future of their funding. Every university, every research organization, pretty much I saw them passing through here the last 2 days, Issa said. Issa told CNN his message to the fearful university representatives was, we're going to advocate for essentials, but I sent them back and said, come to me with specifics. Come to me with the grant and the justification, and I'll advocate for that. But I'm not going to advocate for no cuts. You just get more money every year. That's how we got into this problem. All right. This is written by Annie Grayer, Gabe Cohen, and Betsy Klein. Shout out to CNN for the story. The said during the election, Donald Trump would run on hate, and here he is. The effort's a hater and a distraction as he pockets billions of dollars. What is messed up is that his base loves his stuff. Hey, man. His base loves this. So there it is. There it is. The latest in Donald Trump in California and LA. when I just happened to be in drum roll, please, LA. AMP. So the AMP pool party clips. DDG and India Love having fun at the AMP pool party. Okay, this looks insane. I'm not gonna lie to you. Toto dropped a new Instagram post. This is the other immigrant I was talking about. So he brought Kaisanat. He brought over Ray, his Taiwanese fan, over to America to become a full-time streamer in America, and he got his work visa and everything like that. And he was excused from the war. I don't know how Kai pulled that up, but he did. And now I think he's trying to do the same thing with Tota, his like I said, Brazilian leader. He was his tour guide when he was in Brazil and things of that sort. So he's trying to do the same thing for him now, except for Tota isn't in the Brazilian Navy or Army. I really thought he was about to sneak into the pool party with these guys. DGG and India sharing a moment at the AMP pool party, same thing. Ken Carson at AMP pool party with Corey T.
Ken Carson is on the way. Ken Carson is on the way, y'all.
You boys be having a ball at that house. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh my God, we made it! Oh God! Oh my God! Turn this way, Come on, nigga! Oh! Hey, hello!
What's
up? Hey! Hello! Come on! Oh my God, girl, you beautiful! Body T!
She is beautiful.
You beautiful too!
Thank you.
Hey! Hey, how y'all doing? What's up? What? No!
Hey, listen.
Listen. No, listen. Can we talk? Listen.
Come here, let's talk.
Huh?
Come over here.
Hold on, listen.
Come over here, let's talk.
Huh? Listen, bro. No, listen, I'm not Rakai.
Listen, first off. Fuck him up. Nigga, you sweating like a motherfucker. All right? That's number one. What are you doing? We told you couldn't come.
Hey, yo. Kaisanat got goosebumps when he ran. Shout out to Young and May, bro. DDG just might pass out. AMP in Houston, Texas. This is it seemed like they kept a pretty kind of like controlled amount of. Oh no, here's Kenny Mike.
Bro, max out all your
He said Agent makes an appearance at the AMP pool party. That's funny. He made an appearance at his own house. That's not about the AMP pool party. It's just Ray and Tota getting twerked on at the AMP pool party. Bro's never going home to Brazil. I love DDG more than most, but why AMP event is so AMP that it's simple.
Hey, turn on. Okay, come on, Aquarius. Woohoo, nigga.
Run that shit, cat. Hold up.
Don't do that.
Me, you, your girl, and my girl. We gonna turn it up.
Double date?
Hey, turn on.
Hey, hold on. Double date.
You don't want the double date. You want the double date?
Double date.
You ready?
Yeah.
Let's truck. We're gonna truck.
Damn.
All right. It just looks like, I don't know. I didn't want to play this.
Where? You see Rakai? Get your black ass over here. Get your black ass over here. Wait. No. Open this shit. Open it again. Come here. No. Fuck that. Come here. No, come here. Get your motherfucking little rascal's ass down this bitch. Rakai black ass in this bitch.
Nah, for sure. Nah, facts, Flip. Oh, man. Just stupid, bro. Seems like AMP the only streamer. Amp it. is this who is this at the BET Awards? They're gonna have bro. This dude right here be he be singing, as they say with the A. And then Raven Lene, you know, you guys know like Raven Lene's been her since like 2018, 2017. Duke Dennis has security carried the Shea Frost out of the AMP pool party after seeing TikToks of him claiming he's one of Duke's.
TikTok was unacceptable. The baby mama shit. He said he was your baby mama. He said he was your baby mama. I ain't gonna lie, I wanna do that. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Nigga, it's really on his TikTok. I went up too. You ain't shit. I went up.
If he show me him at the first time, hey, I'm walking you down the near myself.
You got, I ain't get ready to walk him out then. Cause it's right here. Look at this.
Hold on, stop. Turn up. I know you do this. Hold on. They got 900.
No, they got 300,000.
They got 900 on the likes, nigga. They said I'm gonna got
4.4 million.
Hey, get the fuck.
Say he your baby mama. I ain't gonna lie.
Man, look. Let me tell you something, Flip. So, I'm at, you know, like I said, I'm in LA right now, right? So I'm at, you know, the events going on in the city and everything like that. For, you know what I mean, put two and two together. Content will be on soon, but like it's real different from what it used to be. It used to be you would see kids, like one person every now and again holding a camera up to their face and vlogging in public, and then you kind of look at them like kind of like, did I just see what I just saw? You know, it's kind of weird. It's kind of like, you know, something you wouldn't really see. Today, every single celebrity, it was celebrities, it was non-celebrities, quote unquote regular people, whatever you want to call it. They all had like a cameraman with a tripod or just holding a cell phone, just following them the entire day. Wherever they went, if they went somewhere in the convention center, if they went here, if they went there, if they went to the bathroom, like the cameraman just followed them everywhere. Cameraman don't even talk. They just hold the camera and just follow them. Like, just do this all day, every day. That was it. And like how you could tell it was a celebrity, it's like, you know how celebrities walk with like entourages usually, like traditionally, and they do that a lot of times for like security and just like to not get stopped by every single person to ask for a photo and things of that sort. So like now it's like you can tell it's a celebrity because there's an entourage, but there's also a light. There's also a light there. So it's like it's a light and a camera, and they're following them behind the person, and the celebrity's wearing like a clip-on microphone. And I think it's even gotten more so after Streamer University. I think Kai really changed all of this, bro. Like, because it was already popping. Like, a lot of people were already trying to go on Twitch after seeing Aiden Ross's success and Kai and Speed on YouTube and things of that sort. But it's like after Streamer University, content creators that don't stream now stream. Are like Funny Marco, Los, shout out to Los, and Lola, shout out to Blasian Lola baby. It was probably like 3 or 4 like Streamer University people that I've seen out here in Cali, at the events that I'm at, and like all of them were streaming IRL at that time. Zoe Spencer was there; she was also streaming, and things of that sort. I didn't get to speak to Zoe though, but yeah, that's just what everybody's doing. Like Kai really changed the game with Streamer University, because I guess people just saw like how they can make money, and people, you know, DDG gave the speech. He was like, "Don't stop now, like keep making content." So yeah, but you see what they got on, man. Look at this. First of all, they at their mansion. Look, Duke got on iced out wrist. Dub, a couple of chains, iced out wrist. DDG, multiple chains. I see about 1, 2, 3. You got some on his wrist as well. They all got fresh cuts. Ben the Don, about 2, 3 chains. The Shea Frost chain, diamonds in this ear, diamonds in and DDG ear, diamonds in Dub, diamonds in Duke. Didn't like, yeah. So when you see that, you like, oh, them boys having. You gonna do this? What's up, you two? Want to do what it? You gonna do the same thing? Hey, look.
I ain't gonna lie.
It's just a new reality now.
Bro, you can't be doing shit like that to Shay.
Bro, you really think
Don't pick his baby mama up like that, though. I'm joking, gang. I'm joking.
Big Ben out. All right. What else? Is there anything else? I think that's it. That might be it. Okay, all right. I guess cool stream. Nicki Minaj's Itty Bitty playing in the background at Kai Cenat's pool party. My plan to join AMP.
And they're out of the way.
Yo.
And we get to Kai Cenat. Now, when we get to Kai Cenat, I'm not asking anything. He's asking, what do you want to spare my life? $10 billion.
I've seen the Streamer University check.
I seen it. Everybody told me it cost him 10. He made 100. That's good profit.
That's what they tell you.
That's what they told me. And that's before taxes, nigga. I take the shit tax deferred. You know what I mean? Hey, bro, I'm running away. You know what I mean? Kai Cenat. Look. Or. The less violent route, we make him put us an AMP. All right. Niggas be like, how you getting AMP? How you getting AMP? They don't know. We got guns on this nigga. So every time.
Just out of frame on screen.
Out of frame. Everyone's confused.
If it's out of frame, it doesn't exist. It's just a woozy. It's a daisy.
Have you ever seen Bullet Train?
Yes.
So we got
No, I had not.
You have not seen Bullet Train?
No.
Okay, look, it's a scene, right? Very good scene. Fucking scary antagonist. He has a revolver. He fucking rolls it on his arm, points it to his head, click. Rolls it on his arm. He got a guy on his knees in front of him. Pause. Rolled on his arm again, aiming at him off camera. Bow. So what we gotta do? We gotta walk in. We got 2 hours.
Demetrius Harmon is that you matter, that mental health stuff is not a game with him, boy. He really, like, you can tell in his humor. But yeah, no, 100%. You see the money them boys getting, you gonna want to do the same thing. How I get an AMP. Demetrius already got the bread. He wanted the OGs when it comes to the social media stuff. And he got the You Matter hoodies and t-shirts and brand and stuff like that. I'll play the last 36 and then we'll get out of here.
You got 2 options. It's either me or you. It's either you or me. Roll that bitch. Click. But see,
Now he's
like, this guy's fucking crazy.
Oh.
What'd you say?
It's a kind of sense of comfort because it didn't work on you.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, this nigga bluffing.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing in there.
Right? He opened it up, showed the bullet. oh, this guy's lucky. Here's what you do. When you're done doing this, after I did that, you look him in his eyes. How about we test your luck? Now we're AMP.
It's a good little line. I like that.
So there's that from Demetrius Harmon. I wanted to pull this up. I'm not going in depth about this. This just kind of like on the way out. I noticed this. Chicago lost again by a lot again to Indiana. Camila Cardoso and Angel Reese both this time were in single digit scoring. Angel had 12 rebounds. At some point, you have to have the conversation like what is going on, and you can't just blame it on coach, because I see a lot of people. Oh, Tyler, he destroyed the Twin Towers. Did he destroy the Twin Towers when Camila was playing well last week, and everybody was talking about how he just prioritizes Camila in the offense, in the flow of the offense and things of that sort? So I don't know. Like I said, I think at some point Angel has to just be there. She has to be there, more dependable offensively, scoring specifically. If you wanted to say, oh, well, she rebounds on offense and she plays well within the flow of the plays and things, she needs to score more. Like 4 points is unacceptable after you had 2 points in the game 2 weeks ago, within the past 2 weeks. It's unacceptable. Mila, to have a single is crazy. Granted, you only played 21 minutes, but like that's still crazy. Haley Van Lith, 7 points off the bench. Liz Williams, Big E, 7 points, 3 rebounds off the bench, things of that sort. What did the Fever have? Aaliyah Boston only had 11, 5, and 5. It's not like Aaliyah Boston just had this crazy game and like devastated y'all. Kelsey Mitchell had 17. She led the team in scoring, usual. Tasha Howard, 13 and 5. She just got engaged. So I think she got married actually. So congrats. Lexi Hole, 9 and 6. Ari McDonald, excuse me. Ari McDonald coming off the bench, doing Ari McDonald thing. She's played well for them, bro. And did like the hardship kind of contract deal and stuff like that. She's played well for them. Coming off the bench, 12 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists. She had more points than she had as many points as Camila Cardoso and Angel Reese combined off the bench. This is a hardship contract player, but that just shows you what's going on. DB's coming off the bench now. So, all right. So the starting lineup is Lexi, Tasha, and then in the backcourt, they got Sydney Colson start. That's an interesting choice. I guess you put the person who was on the team first before you put in the hardship player. I get that logic makes sense. All right. Is there anything else? Oh yeah. No, not one player on Chicago scored double figures. They need that girl, bro. And that girl, y'all know who I mean, Kennedy Carter, bro. Call the girl up from Mexico and try to talk her. I know she loved Mexico and they don't Chicago needs Kennedy Carter, bro. Like it looks more and more evident each and every single day. They need scoring. They need a scorer, and that was the scorer they had. So I say, get the bread right, bro. Come up with the girl's bread, whatever you need to bring her back. Obviously, don't overpay her to the point of like detriment of the team, but she needs to be re-signed. She needs to be brought back. As always, man, if you are new to the channel, this is the Road to 5K Sales. My name is Rashad Milligan. W quick stream tonight at 3 a.m. in the morning Eastern time. Remember to have a good morning, a good afternoon, a good evening, a good night. And if nobody else told you today, I care about you. Peace. See you tomorrow.
That's for losers, man. I don't get involved in that stuff, but
Angel Rashad Milligan rolling out.
We can't ask Rashad a question.
Hey, Rashad.